Paja.
Yo, what's good? This is a playthrough I broadcasted live on my Twitch channel. It's been curated and edited for your viewing pleasure here on YouTube. This means that in addition to my extraordinary commentary, I'll be interacting with my live chat too. And to be clear, this has all been previously recorded, so while I appreciate any gameplay tips, I've probably already finished the game by the time you watch this. Still, feel free to engage with each other in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe for more Let's Plays. Yo, what's good? It's me, your guy, all over from Bed-Stuy Habo, and welcome back to my insanity run of Mass Effect. Yeah, we are back here on Therum, and we have to save little Miss Blue Lady Liara to Sony, because we need her for the big mission, the big plot. Something's going on, and we need to know what she know so that we know what to do. And funnily enough, you notice how we went to these other uncharted worlds, right? And it's like, you know, you get this big map and you go all around the planet or whatever the case may be. This is more of a railroaded mission where you're kind of just going on one particular path to get to the main objective. And that's pretty much it. Unlike the other worlds where it's mostly this big rectangular or square plane where you're just traveling all over the place. And I wonder if they did that specifically because they wanted you to get to Liara immediately, or if it was just better for them to test out different ways of doing missions. Either way, this one's short and sweet, to the point. We traveling around in the Mako, we shooting Geth, doing our thing, boss battles. It's gonna be a vibe. You know, let's get into it. We already here out. Oh, by the way, we're here with Kaidan and Rex, in case you didn't remember. We're here with Kaidan and Rex, so we're gonna do some biotic damage. We're gonna throw everybody everywhere, okay? That's what we'll be doing tonight. Ooh, you hear that? What's going on? There they go. There they go. Starting already. Coming at you. Coming at you. Cleopatra coming at you. I'm gonna see if I can knock the last one in the lava just for fun. See if I can do it. So I know in the last game, or the previous version of the game, you could knock them in there and they die instantly. Let's see. Get out of here. Get lost, pal. We don't want you anymore. Oh no, I think it's still alive. I think it's still alive. What? It's dead now.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
No, of course. But I like blowing these up. See, Rex? Got to level up off that already. Let's get this other one. I don't even know if you actually can go through the front. I really don't even think you can. Like, there's no way in. I don't think. Yeah. The game wants you to go around. I think that's just their way of kind of like scaring you a little bit. It's like, oh my god, you got all these turrets, but like you can destroy the turrets with no problem. It's not a big deal. And I think they're actually weaker in this version of the game too. Y'all don't want this. Y'all don't want this. You dead, coach. You dead. Well, he said, I'm gonna take a few shots, now you flying. I'm gonna take a few shots, now you flying. Look at that. What are you trying to do? What did you think you was gonna do? It's like they start shooting you before you even get around the corner. That's the crazy part. The Geth don't fuck around. Okay, they don't mess around at all. They said it's on sight. My thing is, if they are a platform of machines that can calculate possibilities, why do they always lose? You know what I'm saying? You dropping more people off, but you still gonna lose. Calculate this. Like, we're literally just a squad of 3 inside of a tank that I'm sure is not as powerful as an entire Geth battalion or fleet. You know what I'm saying? Get him, get him, get out of here. We don't like you. There goes another level up. That's 3 since the mission started. I do think you get XP faster in this version than the original release of the game. So I feel like we level up all the time. There used to be little, what do you call those? Little barriers there. I could have sworn that used to be a thing. Unless I'm thinking of another section. See, this whole level is pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a lot of enemies. You don't have a lot of enemies pressing you for that first leg of the journey, getting to the base or the research facility. It's kind of just you chilling, you cruising, and you reach this end point where you have the boss fight, and that's it. I wonder if that's intended to kind of like ease you into the exploration in case you didn't do any beforehand, you know? Oh, this is what I was talking about, the barricades right here. The Mako is overpowered, Joe. Big time. Okay, we have arrived at our destination. You can no longer... I bet you probably could glitch it above these rocks, but you can no longer use the Mako past this point once you go past these arches. So before we walk over here, I want to update our characters real quick because we did level up 3 times. So Shepard, Sentinel, Marksman goes all the way up. And then I also said that I was going to go into... What did I say I was going to go into last time? I forgot. I think it was stasis. I think I wanted to go into stasis. Yeah, because we want to start using that more often. It's a good skill. It's fun. With Caden, I think what I want to do is give him boost in both his decryption and electronics. And then also let me give him advanced throw and put another point in there. With Rex, let's max out his fitness. Actually, no, because he needs to get to heavy armor. So let's get to heavy armor and then put some points into fitness. So we're good on that. Looking good, looking good. All right, and then let's see. Okay, we got some new mods. So let's see, armor piercing rounds 3, perfect. Let's see, let me get... I'm gonna keep the combat sensor on because I think the way they're supposed to work is that they detect and go through that like little jammer that the little guys do. You know, the little guys. Let's see. I'm gonna give that to Shepard. Rex is going to get that first aid interface. That's going to be good for him. And then Caden. Excuse me, my boy. Let's give him the shield battery. So he just has a little bit more protection. Rex has a lot of health, so it don't matter. All right, and then let's see, what do we get here? I'm gonna keep him on chemical rounds and then give him improved sighting. Yeah. And then for Rex, let's give him... Why does he have chemical rounds 1? That's crazy. All right, versus synthetics. Actually, chemical rounds 3. And then for the shotgun, let's give him anti-personnel and recoil dampener. Yeah, that's perfect. I think that's good. You still need a suit like hers? That's funny. All right, let's save and press on. Everybody got their weapons equipped. Rex, I'm gonna keep him on the assault rifle for now, but when we get into the little dungeon or whatever, you already know. What up, homies? I feel like we just did this. Didn't we just do this?
Over there.
That last playthrough I did, right? Got him. Ooh, I missed that shot. Got him. I see your head peeking up. I see your head peeking up. Come here, fam. Got him. That hoit. Ooh. We were murking them. Oh, that went. Did you see that go past my foot? That rocket just went past my foot. Oh my God. Almost got me. We about to OD on him now. Don't get up. Hey, Biotic Squad. What up? Get that sniper right now. Ooh. How many playthroughs I had to do that, man? How many playthroughs I've been waiting to do that? Watch out. Got him. Oh, good job, whoever that was. Oh, we running through these boys. We run. Ooh. The Geth don't know what's going on right now, boy. Yo, who would have thought the combination of Caden and Rex and a Sentinel Shepard would be dusting these boys like this on insanity? Oh, he did. Yo. Yo. Evil laugh, right? Let me see. Let's get you. Actually, no, let's get you out of here. Lift him up and then throw him. Bye. Have a good time. Ooh, nice. Got him. Oh, this boss fight's gonna be nasty. I already feel good. I already feel good. We feel powerful right now. All right, let me warp you a little bit and get a little sabotage on that. I had missed that shot. It's all good. Sometimes you miss a shot or two. Sometimes you just want to make them feel like they winning. You know what I mean? Because this guy, I don't know why he's still trying, because he about to get hoit big time. Oh, fella. Oh. He got hoit. We sure did, Caden. We sure did. We got them boys. So this is basically the same Geth that we fought earlier, the big white one, but because we're on the ground and not in the Mako, it's going to be 10 times a little bit more difficult, especially now that we have the little sappers running around too. So the goal is to focus on the little sappers. You see that little crawling thing on the right side under Rex's face? We want to get rid of those first because they're going to make things a little bit difficult for us because they can debilitate us with toxic and other weird status effects. So if Rex doesn't die immediately, I think I got them. Yes, perfect, perfect. Rex, Caden, put it on this. Actually, no, Caden, do this, and then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. All right, one is down. Also, Caden, do that. Oh, he threw one. He threw one. Let me get that sniper. All right, cool. Got nothing to worry about now. You see that? You see how Rex got hurt? That's that thing. That's that sapper thing. Where did it go? Okay, I see it right there. I have a lift. I think that can throw him off too. Let me do that. Oh, he didn't lift it? He didn't lift it. Hold on. All right, I got that one. Oh, it's going far away. I think it's dead. I think it died. Stasis. I don't think we can hurt it through stasis yet. I don't think I have that ability. My weapon is... Oh, my weapon is overheated. That's what happened. I was like, why is he not doing what he's supposed to do? See, when you have 3 biotics on the team, you don't got nothing to worry about. You just throw everybody everywhere all at once. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Look, he hiding. You see how he hiding behind this rock? this thing here. They don't know what to do. I'm trying to get a shot on him. Oh my god. The ghetto. Actually, no. Throw him. Dead. Dead. Both dead. Perfect. Are they both dead? Okay, that's perfect. Now we can focus on our targets all the way down yonder. All right. Just make sure. We're not getting shot by that thing. All right, down, good, fantastic. Look at that. Can't do nothing to us. Can't do nothing to us. Watch out. We'll move a little closer so I can do a little bit of something to... Who is this? I didn't even know there was somebody still over here. Caden. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. That was stupid. I shouldn't have did that, but it's all right. Okay, let me get a bead. Rex, get your big butt out the way. Let's throw this guy and also sabotage him. Oh, Rex is dead because he was standing right in the direction of the thing. That's fine. Overload. Overload. And then also, wait till he shoots that and sabotage. Did Caden just die? Oh. Maybe I should move back to where I was at. Okay. I don't think Singularity is going to pick it up yet. When I max it out, that's when you can. Okay, let me put that in stasis real quick. Because I'm sick of this. Okay, cool. Now we gotta worry about that no more. Let's see. Can we bring them back yet? No. All right, it's just me and the armature. It's all good. Matter of fact, let me switch this up a little bit faster. All right, everything's recharging. Let's wait for it. Say hello to my little friend. Can't hurt me. Let's see, is Unity back yet? No. That's fine. I'm gonna move back. All right, let me switch back to this. Actually, no, I'm gonna move up this way, matter of fact. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna bring them back.
Good to go, Commander.
Y'all stay on that side. Oh shit. Go that way, go that way, go that way. That's my bad. They almost had them killed again. All right, so let's put him on sabotage as warp. All right, and then let's do overload. I don't know why Rex is not doing what I'm asking him to do. Rex, do what I'm asking you to do. Oop, head down. Like perfect. Marksman. Oh yeah, he about to get got. And he done, boy. He done. He got one little friend over here. It's just a little guy. Don't worry about him. Ooh. 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 How's he still alive? That's what I wanted to know.
All clear.
Good job, guys. We did that, even though y'all died halfway through the battle, which technically that's my fault. But let's just say it wasn't. Watch out for the rocket trooper. Goes over the rail. Night night. Okay, let me put this on. Since we're in close quarters, Rex switch to this. Caden switch to pistol. All right. All right. Back all the way up, son. Thank you. This random ass sniper. I've never seen a sniper over here before. Or one of you. What are you doing? They just all over the place today. Is Rex gonna listen to me this time and throw him? Oh, the other one fell. Oh, nice.
Area secured.
Good job. Good job. Have some drones. Where the drones at? Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. There they go. My friends. The drones. Let's not forget this one. Put a warp on him. Rex is not... Okay, there he is. I'm like, Rex is not doing what he's supposed to do. Oh, he dead. Or it's dead. It's dead. It's dead.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
I'm gonna take a shot of this. This looks good. Why is it always you? Just throwing you under the Mako. Honestly.
Liara Tassoni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
The thing is, we don't really know that, right? We're just doing this off the strength because we're told that she's important to our mission, but we don't know if she's really with Benezia or Saren or just for herself.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
I feel like at that moment, Rex should say, well, they've got a Krogan too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've got a Krogan. Ain't gotta worry about that. Let's switch over to long range. I see them already. I see them already. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Where the next one at? Boom. He dead? Boom. Oh my God, who blew him up? Beautiful. Don't move, don't move. Looks good, perfect. Night night. Watch out. Oh! I saw the beam. I saw the light. I saw the light, and yeah. You're not supposed to agree that fast. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh, what was that? That was weird. Come back. Watch out. That red beam out. Where you go? Got him. All the robots dead. It's time to blow this thing up. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's ABXXY. AB. No, AXX. No, AXBYA. No, AXBYX. Once more into the breach. Deeper and deeper we go into the abyss.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Not much margin for error.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
The on the double mister line always gets me. On the double mister. She got blue braids and she got a great outfit. Yeah. Rex don't play, man.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
I'm pretty sure Saren cares if the Asari dies or not. So what we're gonna do here is try to keep them all in the center so we can get rid of them as quickly as possible. Now that we have 3 biotics on the team, it should be easy. Typically what you want to do is kind of like back up and hide behind these crates and then kind of work your way around the arena, avoiding the gas that comes out of these little arms, which look very familiar. Strange. So yeah, let's get a singularity on him. We're gonna put a warp and then sabotage. That should pull everybody in, hopefully. And I'm gonna back up a little bit because there's a sniper in the back as well. We want to get rid of him. Okay. Oh, the Krogan did not go. Okay, focus on the Krogan, y'all. I got these other dudes. Okay. Oh, this thing don't last long at all. Okay, that did not work. The strategy I had did not work perfectly. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. Just gotta keep track of the Krogan. Oh, this gun is trash. Keeps going out in like 2 shots. Let me see. Rocket trooper right there. Skip. Overload on him. All right, perfect. He's dead. I don't know where the sniper was at. I don't know where the sniper went. Oh, he right there. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. We need you. We need you to die. Nice. Where's the Krogan? Where's the Krogan? Who is keeping eyes on the Krogan? Somebody keep eyes on the Krogan, please. Where he at? Did he die already? He might have died already. I don't hear no more shooting from the other side. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I think he might have died already, y'all. Get him, Rex. I'm stuck. Hey, I can't move. Look at Liara over there in the corner. What is up with this Geth? All right, he's down. Okay, the Krogan. Oh, the Krogan was hiding. He was waiting for his boys to die. That's crazy. Okay, we got him though. This is gonna be light work. This is gonna be light work. Oh no, it's not. Oh my god. I thought I hit throw on him. My bad. Let me do a singularity. No, let me do a throw like I said. Oh, that didn't work. Oh. Oh my god. Let me use stasis. All right, let's back up, y'all. Look at Liara sitting right there. Let's go this way. This way. This way. Gentlemen. Gentlemen. This way. Where's he at? Oh, Rex, get him! Rex got headbutted and died. Oh my god. I'm about to get headbutted and die. Oh god. Okay, this time.
Doesn't matter.
This time. Let's make sure we just focus all on this nigga right here. I don't care. Focus all on him. Oh. Oh, this is going horrifically wrong. This is going horrifically wrong. Way worse than last time. Bring Caden back. Krogan Battlemaster is dead. It's acquaintance for you. Oh, he got back up quick. Haha. And that's that.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
I mean, it eases the tension. I don't blame him. You know, I let him slide because he cool like that.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
If I had to equate the Asari lifespan to the human, I would probably say she has to be 26, right? I feel like she's got to be around like her early to mid 20s. Because in the human world, in the real world, if you are this young, if you're in your early 20s and you're doing something profound, people are going to look at you like you don't have any experience because of your age, just because of your age. So I'm guessing she has to be in her early to mid 20s if we had to calculate it or relate it to us.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
If I had a quarter or a dollar for every time she said those who came before or those who came before them, I'd be rich enough to buy me a chopped cheese and maybe a ginger ale. It's like, how many times you gonna say that? But it is fascinating that we're now learning the technology that we're basing the entirety of our galactic civilization on is not even something that we've created, and the people that came before us weren't even the ones that created it. So it's just like, how is it that something like this lasted so long, but also the civilizations that came before weren't able to persist with it? The technology lasted. Typically when a civilization is wiped out, the technology goes away, or it's like salvaged in a way where it can be used but not to full capacity. So the fact that the mass relays are fully functional and we can just have that be widespread across the galaxy for every species, council or no, is insane.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
You know, I've been wondering whether I want to talk to the council on this playthrough or not. I think I might. Because then it gives me the opportunity to be rude to them much later on.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
So now that we're back on the ship, ooh, we can examine this. But now that we're back on the ship, that means we talk to all the crew members in our squad, not everybody on the ship. But if we talk to Liara, Rex, Garrus, etc., there's going to be new things to chat about. And this starts the possibility of romance as well with specific crewmates. So let's crack on with it, as they would say in the UK.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, you're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
So they were essentially experimented on kids, and those kids that did develop abilities were then taken in to be further experimented on in obviously different ways. They call it brain camp, but I'm sure there was a lot of other things going on. kinda effed up if you ask me.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
And you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess.
This man over here talking about some girl he had a crush on while also trying to flirt directly at Shepard. He not slick. He not slick.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Which means they probably had a hand in it, to be honest with you. Let's be for real.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
So at this point, whether you're talking with Ashley or Kaidan, or even Liara, there's going to be a moment near the end of the conversation where you make a choice to start flirting back with them. And if you do it correctly, you create a romance that lasts throughout the entire game. But it's possible that you don't actually see it through, depending on how you talk to them and how you react to certain things they say. But we're not going to do anything with Kaidan. We're going to do a relationship and romance with Liara, because I think hers is probably the best out of the entire franchise as far as like how connected she is to what's going on, I guess, without spoiling anything. But yeah, I think actually we're kind of stuck into saying something to him that's positive, because all of this seems like flirting. The neutral, the paragon, and the renegade option. But it doesn't lock you in though, so don't worry if you're like, oh my god, I don't want to. So don't worry about it.
I didn't say I did this for the whole crew. We should talk again.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But yeah, I'd like that.
It's not gonna happen again. Don't worry. It's not gonna happen again.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
No, I get that. Sometimes you just want to be by yourself.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Liara is so funny because she gets so flustered. She's not used to being around people. She's not used to talking. And it's so fascinating to see like the interaction between the two of them. And I don't know what it is, but I feel like they gave extra attention to some of her facial expressions during conversations, because I don't think I've seen anybody else animate like this during a conversation between, you know, the NPC and Shepard. Jesus Christ. Right? She's all like
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Which means they're really great at the work they do at Korra's Den. That's why a lot of the times you'll see, that sounded facetious, but I'm so serious. Like, think about the Asari consort on the Presidium. Think about the dancers in Korra's Den. Because they have that ability to tap into the mental connection, that makes the entire entertainment industry 1,000 times crazier and more intense. It's crazy when you think about it. Also, they're technically, when you think about it, they're technically non-binary, but some of them still use pronouns like she, her, matriarch, right? But they technically are NBs, technically, but not all of them subscribe to that. That's why Liara goes by she, her mother goes by she, and so on and so on.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Hey, yo. Also, not Liara got an absentee father. So if you really think about it, and this is just a joke between us, the kinfolk, okay? If we really think about it, she one of us. I'm joking, chat. I'm joking.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Don't joke no more. It's crazy. I will joke as many times as I want on my videos and live streams, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. But also, I don't know, but I feel like there's a real world parallel to what the Asari do in their culture somewhere on this planet. I feel like there's a real world parallel to that, because they essentially improve and evolve due to them, basically, for lack of a better term, race mixing. Like, their goal is to not be with one another, but to be with other species and people, so they can ascertain knowledge and build, if you think about it, how many times I want to say think about it, right? But to build power. So it's really fascinating that the union between two Asari is looked down upon, even though it doesn't really affect anything. It just creates a flat line in terms of progression in their culture. But I'm sure there are plenty of couples out there that are both Asari in nature.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Forget all that, because you know damn well there's somebody that has been with an Asari and has tried to elongate and prolong their life. Someone has tried to seek immortality to be with an Asari. I guarantee you there's at least 5 niggas on the Citadel right now that fell in love with an Asari and was like, yo, I don't want to go. Like that is like really tragic though, because even though she says they take a deeper, more philosophical approach to it, I'm certain there are Asari who do feel the emotional weight of the partner that's no longer here, the loss, or the inevitable loss of that union. And there might be some Asari who don't even take up partners after they do have that one relationship. And there might be some, I'm sure obviously there are some that keep going and going and going until they reach the later stages of their life as well. So it's a really fascinating parallel, you know, because if you think about it, right, I was saying it again, they're kind of like, I don't want to say they're the loneliest species, but I do feel like because they are some of the most intelligent, because they're the most powerful, and because they live the longest out of everybody, it puts them in this whole different category separate from all the other species. So I can't imagine what it's like to really go through society like that, where you're kind of quote unquote forced to seek out and mate with other species and all these different things, only to kind of like just suffer through multiple forms of trauma over and over again if you're someone that continues to seek relationships. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword being an Asari. Like it's cool because, you know, you're very powerful with the biotics, you're very intelligent, but also there's the downside of like the social stigma of being with someone that looks just like you, the social stigma of being an Asari in general, especially if, you know, you are one that is, oh wait, I was about to say something. No more. I'm not gonna say no more. I don't want to spoil nothing. So anyway, that's Liara. She's one of my favorite characters. I feel like she's mostly everybody's favorite character in Mass Effect. But yeah,
I should go.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
so Liara would be in her maiden stage. The Asari on the council most likely is in matriarch stage, which is really interesting. And most of the ones that are in the clubs and stuff like that most likely are in maiden stage, or they're in the matron stage, but they're just not seeking partners and reproducing.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Bro. Like, imagine being that turned off by someone who hired you, your boss or a client or whatever, that you just dip out, don't even care about the money. Like, that's some bad juju vibes for real.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Damn.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Here she go being racist, bro. Here she go, but you couldn't go 1 second. 1 second. There's nothing that Ashley could do or say that doesn't come off like this, bro. Always something with her.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Like, first of all, I get where she's coming from in terms of new people being on the ship, but you're also a brand new person on the ship. So we should be worried about you. We don't know what you're trying to get into. We don't know if you got turned. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a double agent, a secret agent this whole time. We would never would have known. But because they have scales and lizard eyes, it's like, nah, they can't be here. That's weird. They shouldn't have access to the bathroom or whatever. Like, get out of here.
That's enough, Chief. You always second guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not gonna play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Don't get caught up in the details, Garrus. We'll find him, and then we'll stop him. That's all you need to know.
Good point. Thanks, Commander.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
She's literally like a city kid. She's a city girl. That sounds like me, bro. Because we live in a spot, well, we live in a city that's constantly got something going on. Not everywhere and every single moment, every single day. But it's like, yeah, no, we're used to like certain types of noise. Like a fire truck rolling through, or an ambulance, or loud music, somebody rolling through with their speakers on in their car at like 1,000, you know what I'm saying, people yelling in the street, or fireworks, this, that, and the third. So it's kind of making me think of that in that sense, because she's so used to being in a noisy environment. So for me, it's kind of the same. Like I could go to sleep with like some noise, specific types of noise, but it wouldn't be that hard for me.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that.
All right, y'all. So I think that is gonna be it for this part. We did so much. We rescued Liara. We fought a lot of Geth. We destroyed a Krogan in 0 seconds flat. We got to get to know a crew a little bit more. And now we're ready to take on more of Saren's minions, wherever he may be, wherever they may be. So next time, we're going to do a little bit more exploration. Get out there, help some folks, save people, hunt things, you know, the family business. But until next time, until the next episode, stay true, stay you. We out. Deuces.